Hey guys, I've been playing Persona 4 Golden for the last 306 days, which brings us on to today, February 11th, day 307. So, now that we've finally wrapped up those exams, let's go ahead and head out on that ski trip. Today is the day of your ski trip with your friends. It'll be your last big memory of winter in Inaba. You endeavor to have as much fun as possible. Oh, we get a nice anime scene.
Yosuke, you're pretty good!
Dude, you too! Is this really your first time snowboarding?
Just gotta keep your balance, right?
Whoa!
Senpai! You're too fast!
You gotta open up your stance. Do you get it? Come on.
It's easier said than, huh?
Whoa! Damn, that hurt.
Oh, so sorry. Sorry.
You owe me a date!
You won't win!
I mean, good thing Rize can protect us from a mortar blow.
What?
Well, I guess we lost a party member. At least we have plenty to spare.
Jeez, you two!
It just cuts to Yosuke's funeral. It's like, oh. You ski down the slopes a number of times, enjoying the time with your friends.
Whew! We've been down this slope a bunch of times now. Hey, what do you think of my snowboarding skills? I bet you're head over heels with them.
Well, yeah,
That was
but
a
only
Teddy
because
joke.
we were falling down all the time. Teddy kept crashing into me.
It's not fair that Kanji gets to keep skiing with Naochan. I'm completely against one-on-one personal lessons.
So you were doing it on purpose, you bastard!
You guys are completely ignoring my lines, huh?
So this was your first time skiing, Naoto-kun? How was it?
I can barely even stand upright. Kanji-kun is teaching me, but it's not going as I'd hoped. I keep going in the wrong direction or falling over without warning. I hope I do a little better tomorrow.
You don't look it, but you really don't like losing, do you? Should we go up one more time? What? I'm too tired. My legs are giving out on me.
My fur's all frozen too. I feel like Frosty the Snow Bear.
We've got tomorrow too, so let's call it a day. Aren't you hungry, Chie?
I didn't even notice it until now. I'm super hungry! What are we having for dinner at the lodge? I think soul cooked in non-regional style. That non-regional part caught my attention.
So, it's a non-style style? What is that supposed to taste like?
I think you would only call it something like that if you weren't all that confident about your food.
I doubt the chefs would appreciate hearing that from you guys.
That's so mean.
Yeah,
I
hopefully the
remember you
meal
yelling
isn't
about
Mystery
how
Food X
delicious
again.
that cake we made was.
I wasn't yelling. And that cake was only good because Naoto helped you.
That's not true. It was thanks to the cookbook.
I don't care which it was. And you guys should have been using a cookbook in the first place.
There's something more important at hand right now. Soul is a fish, right? What about some real meat? Meat!
How much of a carnivore are you?
I don't think I saw any real meat dishes on the menu. No beef? Or pork? Or even chicken?
She's got a point. And considering how much we've been skiing, I could use something with a lot of protein.
Neat.
I was thinking Teddy as well. Everyone turns to look at
Has
Teddy.
the day finally come that you all want a little taste of Teddy?
No, we'd never do that.
Bear meat is pretty gamey after all.
You're so cruel, Yuki-chan!
You finish skiing for today and decide to return to the lodge. After dinner, everyone gathered in the lounge. Okay, no meat, but plenty of snacks.
Is Teddy still in the bathhouse?
We saw these college girls while we were having dinner. He said he was gonna hold out in the bath until they showed up.
Sheesh, what's he up to now?
You say that, but I bet you wish you were there with him right now, don't you?
What? That's the worst. Wouldn't you rather spend time with us? I mean, me rather than people like that, Senpai?
Dude, how awesome is it that we all get to stay overnight like this? And it's co-ed! So why don't we...
No.
But I didn't suggest anything yet!
Sorry, were you gonna say play cards? Why don't we go night skiing? I've always been impressed by people who can do that.
I mean, we were crushing during the day. I think we should play it
safe.
safe.
Afterwards. Honestly, I'm already exhausted from snowboarding all day.
Then why don't we do what people usually do when they get together at night?
Tell ghost stories.
I don't know. Isn't that usually a summer thing?
Yeah,
I also feel like ghosts are a little less scary when we've been spending
Huh?
the last
Could it be
year
that you're
fighting
actually scared of ghost
fighting
stories?
shadows, which I think includes
Stuff like those
ghosts.
stories actually happens in the mountains. That one time during shooting was enough for me.
What? Stop it!
Oh, hey Ben,
Rain
glad to
has
see you
a
again.
lot of spooky stuff too. Once we asked a customer how he liked his room, and he said the restroom was too dark, but his room didn't have one.
He goes, then
And
where have
sometimes
I
when
been
you
going
take
to the
pictures in that room
bathroom?
during Obon, they don't come out right.
Whoa, that's pretty creepy.
Oh, and I heard that Hanua are occasionally found in the mountains around here. They say this entire area could have been a grave site long ago.
Folklore has little valid scientific evidence, but is a result of cultural significance and strong story elements. Any ancient burial ground is likely just the site of a temple. So,
You're scared too?
yes.
This is starting to get pretty good. How are you in scary stories?
I mean, I think I can handle them just fine. I think, yeah, we've maxed out our courage. I'm pretty sure that's a stat. Let's go and say I love them.
Oh, so you got any special stories of your own up your sleeve?
I can't believe you guys! I'm having no part of this! I'm plugging my ears!
Would it be scarier to only hear bits and pieces of stories like that?
Shut up, Morangi! Why are you pushing so hard for us to tell ghost stories?
Okay, I think that's the first
stop
time
calling me that,
they said
damn it!
Morangi. I feel like I'm
I'll
surprised
start off
they
then.
held
You
off
can
for
go
so
last.
long.
Her stories are off the charts creepy. Let's see. It was over
Okay,
3 years
when that music
ago.
kicks in, you know
A
it's
friend of
gonna
mine in
get
middle school
eerie.
told me this. It seems his sister went to a pretty prestigious private school, but she ended up running with the wrong crowd. Supposedly, she and a bunch of other girls were bullying another girl in their class. He said that she'd come home every night and laugh over the phone with her friends about the kid they were harassing. One day, she suddenly came home with a pale face. Ever since then, she started locking herself up in her room. No matter how much he asked what was going on, she'd completely ignore him. But he could hear her mumbling. She'd keep saying to herself, "It's my turn next." My friend got worried, so he went to ask his sister's friends what was going on. But it turns out, all her friends had passed out for mysterious reasons and had been taken to the hospital. He was so scared that he didn't know what to do. That night, at around 11:30, suddenly his sister started screaming in her room. He ran into her room, and she was covering her ears and repeating, "She's calling me! I can hear her!" But my friend couldn't hear anything. And soon, his sister rushed out of the house. The next morning, she was found unconscious outside the school gates, just like her friends had been. In the end, she was taken to the hospital and recovered. But when he asked the people at school what happened, it seems the girl they were bullying was dead. They said that the girl must have become a spirit that haunted them one by one.
You know, it's not a school trip if you don't get an anti-bullying
That's
PSA.
impossible. Your story is full of inconsistencies. Wait, but I think I've actually read a police report like that.
That's not denying it. You're supporting it.
Wait, did she die? I think she turned up okay. Well, that doesn't matter. That wasn't bad for a leadoff, right? Well, you're next. What do you have in mind?
Okay, you know, we'll try to scare them as much as we can. So let's go ahead with on a trip one night, just like this.
You're gonna do this to us too?
You decide to tell them a story you know.
It sounds realistic when you tell it.
So? And then?
Let's say. Oh, okay. That's an interesting reference to the Velvet Room. I think if I tell them my story or something that happened to me, like I've been spending a lot of time with them, they probably already know it. Plus all the TV chat, like TV World stuff, kind of harder to scare them when they've been through something like that. So let's go ahead and say, late at night, he heard crying.
Ooh, one time at the inn there was this.
Zip it! What was that?
I heard something. I heard something just now. That was
Where'd Teddy go?
unusual.
It's just our imagination.
Oh, it's Teddy in the
Anyway,
bathroom,
keep
isn't
going.
it? Or in the
Can't just
bath.
end it here. That'd be even scarier.
Let's say Hanako and Kashiwagi monsters.
Huh? Wait, are you talking about?
Blackout?
Oh shit! Something just went past me!
I told you I didn't want to do this! Why didn't you listen to me? Someone get the lights on! I can't take this anymore! Hurry!
Hang on. Where's the switch?
There's a bear in here!
How dare you to think you're eating all the snacks while I'm gone? I'm gonna curse you.
Get him? Yeah, let's finish him off.
I'm sorry, Teddy. Only people have human rights.
I mean, he has the right
Let's
to
come
bear
over you.
arms. Okay, that was a Teddy
Why are you
joke.
so
Even
mad
I
at
feel bad
me?
about that one.
So it was Teddy. Damn it, he freaked us all out.
And what happened after that?
The night goes on. Okay. Well, I've got a story. There was a man who played Persona 4 Golden for over 300 days. But I think the ski trip's going, you know, decently overall. Skiing's going all right. Scares are a bit more intense than I would have predicted for a group that's been through so much already. But that's going to wrap up the gameplay portion for today and bring us on to Shuffle Time. Alright, let's see. Today's card is the Two of Pentacles in the upright position. So, let's go ahead and see what fate has in store for us today. The Two of Pentacles is a card about balance. The coins are displayed in a manner that is precarious. Any small change in wind or weight can tip and send them falling. For those that may have more coins to go around, they can afford to be less careful, but at this moment, things may be tight. Wealth too is a kind of energy, and is the kind whose goings in and goings out are easiest and most tangible to see. There is a possibility that you are trying hard to keep the two aspects of your life in a perfect and delicate balance. This could be your career, money, love, and health. The balancing act depicted in the card suggests that there are two major factors that you are deeply concerned about. It is time for you to step back to have a better perspective of the situation. While you may initially think it will save you time, multitasking may just worsen the situation. Cut down on your tasks and concentrate on these two factors that are troubling you. You've done a good job keeping things stable, for you seem to be able to adapt well to all the changes that ask you to continually rebalance. When it comes to love, the Two of Pentacles is associated with your inability to provide the energy and time required to make your partner happy. Your partnership should be your main priority, but with all the madness in other areas of your life, you are finding it hard to devote your attention to your loved ones. With regards to finances, you should pay heed on the bottom line. You should have a clear picture on your financial state. Plan your finances accordingly, control your expenditures, and increase your stream of income to create a solid foundation for your future. In terms of health, this card is asking you to find a balance between your own well-being and your responsibilities. It's easy to make yourself the last priority when you have so many things happening around you. Alright, I'm getting a little confused because, like, you have these 2 coins, you want to focus on 2 priorities in your life and balance them, but here's, like, 4 priorities that are important. But I think making sure that you're focusing on things that are important, since you only have a limited amount of time and energy each day, is definitely a good thing to keep in mind. And I was a little concerned that's like you're trying to balance these 2 things, you can't focus on just one. It's like you can only have a job or only have a relationship. But I think 2 main things to focus on is a decent number. I think you'll have enough time and energy to expand to balancing 2 priorities. But whatever that is for you, and making sure that each day you're doing something to work towards one of those 2 things that you've decided is very important to you, I think it's probably a good approach in general. But that's going to be another card down and another day done. So that's going to wrap it up for today. Feel free to subscribe if you'd like to follow along with the journey and see how the rest of the ski trip goes. But either way, thanks for watching. I truly appreciate it. I'll see you guys tomorrow.